Not turning on like what? Like the engine, like nothing's working? The sound is
This would happen to me.
It would happen to you. But there's a sound coming though.
Yeah, but so the battery's clearly working. It's probably something to do with the engine because I don't hear the engine starting. You know, usually when you turn on a car, you know, you can hear.
I've heard the. Yeah. Okay. So what's the problem?
I don't know. I'm not a mechanic.
Well, neither am I. I'm just asking.
I probably have to look under the hood. It's probably like, I don't know. Like,
okay.
Maybe the car's overheating or something.
Right.
Actually, can you go look?
No, I mean, your car. Go look.
No, yeah, I know, but like, there's cars coming. So can you just get out and look?
Would you have that little thing?
What little thing?
Stick thing?
It's in the car. It's like when you open up the hood, you can like the stick comes out to like hold the hood up. It's there. Max,
Interesting.
do you know anything about cars?
I mean, I don't need to know. It's not my car. It's your car. It's not my car.
But like, do you know like
what? Like, I don't know how to operate your car. I'm not a car expert.
But it's not my. Like, do you know anything about cars in general? Like,
well, I should know. Like, I don't have one. Like, I don't
know.
I
just thought that you know, as a straight guy, you would know something about cars.
That's interesting.
What?
As a straight guy, I should know something about cars.
I mean, yeah.
You know, yeah. Okay, well, I don't. And, you know, everybody always thinks that, oh, you know, you should know. Like, no, I don't have a car. I don't need to know. Like, no. So, no, I mean, if you want to check your hood, check your hood. Like, if you're making it seem like it's not that hard, I'm just saying. I'm not like trying to like bring up shit, but
your dad never taught you how to like change like, I don't know, the like oil of a car or anything?
No, he didn't. He didn't teach me. Sorry.
Well, I mean,
what he asked.
He's like a pretty manly guy. He never.
Yeah, but you know, you can be as manly as you want, but if you don't want to teach your son, you don't want to teach your son. I mean, something I can do about it, you know. Mm-hmm. So, no, it's just. In fact, I don't even think he knows I don't know how to change the hood of the car. I think if he was you right now, and he'd be like, go check under the hood, and he'd realize I didn't know, like, he wouldn't, you know, it's not something he'd be happy about. But I could never ask him. You know.
What do you mean?
He's the kind of person, like, I mean it well. He's my dad, but he's the kind of person who, if he feels like you should know something, just because, you know, he won't. His first reaction isn't to teach you. He's just gonna be mad. He's gonna be like, "Oh, you don't know how to look in the hood of a car. What's your problem?"
Like, how could he get mad at you for something he didn't teach you?
Exactly. And that's my point. But he wouldn't see it that way. He's like, it's not his responsibility to teach me. If I'm curious enough to learn, I should go learn, or I should ask him. You know. But it should come from me. But the problem is, it can never come from me because I had that fear of, hey, Dad, I don't know how to do this. Can you help me? It's not like, yeah, absolutely. Let's go through it. It's. What do you mean you don't know how to do it? Why? Why don't you know?
This sounds a lot more than just like changing the oil of a car.
Because it's not. There's never been an example of changing the oil of the car using anything with the car. It's just been about things in general.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm saying that this sounds like a deeper problem. Like, how was he?
Yeah, but I mean,
how did he feel about you moving out to LA?
I mean, wasn't very happy. I mean, it's again, he and my mom both, very rational people. You know, they do everything by the book. They do everything the way they think people should do things. Mm-hmm. The second I seem to show an interest in sort of being more of a creative person, an artist, you know, writing or whatever it may be, their reaction isn't, oh, wow, you know, that's different from what we do, but that's awesome. You know, it's scary, but like, wow, that's cool. It's no, what's wrong with you? Like, you can't make it. Mm-hmm. You know, that's thing that annoys me the most. Everybody wants to do that. First of all, that's not true. But this is the one job that people seem to just scrutinize because they say it's impossible and there's no way to make it happen. But I believe there is a way to make it happen. To me, if you want it that bad, there is no reason not to go for it.
But it seems like your parents are just looking out for you.
Yeah, but that's not the way to look out for someone. The way to look out for someone isn't to make them feel bad for admitting to what they want to do or for trying to pursue it. The way you look out for someone is to want what's best for them, and I mean what's best for them, not what you think is best for them. You know? So that's my biggest problem, you know? So no, I don't know how to change the hood of a car, I'm sorry. But look, I'm sure you had your dad taught you, and that was great. I just didn't have that.
I didn't grow up with my dad.
Wait, what do you mean?
It was just me and my mom growing up.
I didn't know you didn't grow up with your dad. You never told me that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not really something to like talk about. You know. I mean, my dad left when I was like 4. He had another family, and he just chose to be with that family.
Like, you haven't spoken to him at all since?
No, not really. I mean, he like friended me on Facebook a couple months ago and like messages me sometimes to like say hi, but I don't respond. Sometimes I don't even miss my dad very much, because you can't really miss something that you never had. Like, my dad was never part of my life, so there's not a lot of things to miss about him. But I do wonder sometimes if my mom's life would have been easier if there was somebody helping her out when I was growing up, because my mom was doing the work of 2, like running from work to send me to school and then back to work, and maybe if she had like an extra pair of hands, things would have been easier.
Right.
Why would someone have a kid and then not take care of them? Just don't have a kid. It like takes a toll on your being to think that like the person who is supposed to just love you like just because kind of looked at you and said like, I don't want you. So your interactions every day with everyone are like, wow, maybe they don't want me, or maybe I'm not like deserving, because the person who was supposed to want you. Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not a reflection on you.
Thanks. Well,
that's what it is. But you're pretty cool.
Thanks. We have a lot of daddy issues to unfold. It's so hot.
But it is hot.
Okay, well then, if you're not gonna check, I guess I have to check.
Please do.
I'll be back.